pala dito sa dyan.
Double header for Tuesday. And of course, we would like to thank our sponsors, Stick O and Happy Cow, our platinum sponsor, Iceberg Insulated. Also, thank you very much to gold sponsor, Pit Daily PH, Australian Harvest, Ideal Pasta. Salamat din sa silver sponsors, Comida, Easy Golden Way Merchandising, Potato, Sigma Construction, and Petron West Avenue. Also, we'd like to acknowledge our official outfitter, Apex Custom Activewear, together with the Creative Hub by Boss Edison Chan, and our official game ball, Wilson Basketball. Coach Janapos, kasama po ninyo with our commissioners, Elton Seng and Kenji Ang. And this is our second game, CYD, looking to bounce back from that loss last Friday, while Grand Philippines wants to continue looking for a back-to-back win after defeating the number 1 team, Mayfair Jewelry. We will have a re-jump. And the possession first for CYD, Chester Chen. Gucci turns that ball over. Smachutan cannot catch that basketball. Is Carlo Lim, a former Binil, former DLSU Archers. And the first 2 points coming from Angelo Lim, the brother of Carlo. Carlo open at the 3-point, the corner for Trey. And a quick 5-0 run in the first minute. Chester Chen, Bucci, and great ball movement by CYD as number 11, Brian Yee, getting that pass from Kyle Chua for the first 2 points in this ball game. Angelo Lim, he will be fouled. Bucci Pascual will be called for hand holding foul. And here's the three from Kyle Barasa, and his attempts continue in this ball game. And he will be fouled by Angelo Lim. And Brian Yee will be in the 15-foot line to score 2. He missed the first. Both free throw misses para kay Brian E. Cabeltes will try a 3, he will miss. Coach Bucci, Chester Chen, Bucci Pascual, Kyle Chua, Chester Chen, Bucci hand off, Brian E. too strong, and last touch will be on Carlo Lim. 3 seconds to shoot. And a steal by Carlo. And here's Cabiltes with that breakaway layup. And CYD is down by 8. Tan, back to Butchie. Tan fakes. Matthew using that glass and scores a 2. Kylo Lim on that drive. And he also scores a 2. And Butchie Pascual with his first field goal in this ball game. Angelo Lim scores a 2. Timeout will be called by CYD, and we'll be coming back after the break. Chester Chen on his first attempt at the corner. He will miss. Joshua Cabiltes. Angelo Lim. Kyle Barasa. Short on this time. Kyle Chua with the rebound. Butchie. And turnover for CYD as the number 10 of Grand Philippines, Jensen Go, has checks in. Cabiltes too deep, but he can manage. Scores a 2. Butchie Pascual loses the leather. Here's another pass break. Cabiltes, sinabol ni Tan. Good effort. But still, Cabiltes will score. Chester Chen, short. Angelo Lim pushing that basketball. Kyle Barasa, teardrop at the baseline. And scores another 2. Butchie Pascual, Matthew Tan. Kyle Chua with that 17-footer in the middle and scores a 2. A high-scoring first quarter para sa Grand Philippines with already 22 points. Angelo Lim missing that shot. Here's Butchie stepping on the gas. Butchie met by Carlo. Double by Jensen. And the ball will stay with CYD as Chad Ong and Cedric Villano checks in. Also checking in for Grand Philippines, number 33, Denzel Chang for Angelo Lim. Tabeltes missing that pull-up jumper. Carlo Lim. They lead by a dozen points. Chanchenko, corner three. He will miss. Rebound by Kyle Chua. Bucci. Pass it to Bellano, and Bellano loses the leather. And Kyle Barasa will score over Chad Ong. Bucci on the drive, a reach-in foul. That will be called a number 5, Kyle Barasa, his first foul. Carlo Lim will be replaced by his brother Angelo Lim, and Kyle Barasa will be replaced also by his brother Reese Barasa. Two for two for Coach Bucci Pascual. Chester Chen with a steal. Counter steal by Barasa, not giving up on that play. Goes for a teardrop and he scores a two. Chester Chen short this time. Bucci will shoot two free throws. Hospitality for Bucci this time. Tama ba ako? Or N1 play yun? N1 play. Good block by Kyle Chua. Here's Bucci on the run. Bucci! Hand off to Chad Ong, and a foul will be called against Denzel Chang. That's Carlo Lim checking back in for his brother Angelo. Chad Ong making the first. Of course, Coach Boss Bon Chua has already checked inside the court, giving a big shout out to the men and women of the GC in Lucas. Creative Bob, and also, ooh, that will be offensive foul. That will be the cylinder. It's gonna be the cylinder of the defensive player ang pinasok doon ni Coach Buchi Pascual. That's why a foul, an offensive foul was called. Denzel misses. Bosman with the rebound. Here's a drive. Buchi against Carlo Lim. And Carlo Lim will be called for pushing foul as he was out position on that drive. Is calling a timeout. Down by 7. We'll be coming back after the break. CYD trailing by 7. As Coach Buchi Pascual will be in the 15-foot line. Here's the bonus free throw for Buchi. And he completed the 3-point play. As 1 and 10 has checked in for the first time. Warren, who suffered a sprain on their last game. Carlo Lim for 3. Buchi with the rebound. Buchi slow him down a bit. 26-20. And Villalon will score a basket. It's now 26-22. A 4-point lead by Grand Philippines. Kyle Barasa with that floater 3. And that will stop the bleeding. Barasa with a 3-pointer. Kyle Shua pull up on the 12. And he scores another 2. 5-point lead. Carlo Lim with a spin. Carlo teardrop scores with a floater. Bosman hesitating to take that 3. Buchi. Kaboom! 31-27. Carlo Lim to beat the buzzer. And we will end the first quarter with a high-scoring first quarter point, 31-27. Still a 4-point lead by Grand Philippines over CYD Construction and Supplies. We'll be coming back after the break. Pader, sabi mo wag mainit ang ulo pag nagpapaliwanag, naangiti pag nagpapaliwanag.
Block defense.
As we go back to this ball game, Grand Philippines will have a possession. Kyle Barasa will be called for a same-foot landing, and he will travel. Carlos Banchua with a three to tie this ball game. Or still 1 point lead. Must be the shoes. Traveling will be called. Here's Butchie. Now a chance to take the lead. Entry pass, Brian Gee. Or rather, that's Villalon on the reverse. Cedric Villalon giving the lead to CYD. Barasa. Short this time. Good backs out by Kyle Chua. Butchie Pascual. Surveying the floor. Looking for an open man. Kyle Chua. Kyle attacking the defense. Gives it to Villalon. Butchie. Matatapik ni Angelo yung bola. And giving up the duty foul is number 14. Kyle Chua. His first. And we will have a substitution. Ready to check in is Aaron Trabero. Carlo Lim, pull up baseline jumper. Carlo is missing his shot right now. Villalon, another rebound for him. Chad Ong picking. Chad to Kyle Chua. Kyle. And Kyle Chua, lista muna on that 2-point basket. And it's now a 3-point lead by CYD Constructions and Supply. Reese Barasa missing. Chad Ong on the run. Chad Ong lefty layup from a great pass. Cedric Villalon. A timeout will be called by Grand Philippines. And CYD have taken a 5-point lead. We'll be coming back after the break. As we go back to this ball game. Kyle Barasa missing that three. Kyle Chua with a rebound. Kyle Chua. Trying his luck about on the 20-footer, but he missed. Cabiltes hesitating. Barasa. Barasa, Pinoy step. Sasabit si Villalon. And he will absorb that harm and scores for a chance for a 3-point play as Brian Yee getting ready to check back in for Cedric Villalon. .33. Barasa will travel as he loses the control on that basketball. Chad Ong. Buchi goes to the post. Chad is free! CYD are moving that basketball very well right now. Here's Cabiltes. Carlo asking for that ball at the post. He goes for a pull-up and scores easily over the defense of Kyle Chua. 40-35, 7 minutes remaining of the second quarter. Kyle Travero will kiss that ball to the glass and scores the two. That's Aaron Travero with a big basket. Cabiltes on the spin and scores the two. Kyle Chua, a cut by Chad Ong. Buchi. Chad Ong fakes. Chad Ong will travel. Cabiltes. Carlo Lim escaping the defense, but he wants to get a call to make that contact. No whistle has been blown. Lead pass. And possession will stay with the with the white shirt. Boss Banchua checking back in. Of course, Boss Banchua saying a big shout out again to the JC. And also to Akari, the men and women of Akari. And Carlo Lim will miss. Rebound by Brian Yee. At sa JC Lucas. Ayan, yung mga taga JC Lucas. Pinababati kayo ni Boss Banchua. And hacking foul. Hacking foul at number 9, Carlo Lim, his second foul. Buchi. 2 for 2 this time. And there will be a foul on the drive.
13 or 33?
That will be the third team foul or third personal foul on Denzel Chang. And Warren Tan checks back in para kay Johnson Ko. Cabiltes, Angelo Lim. Carlo Lim, pull up 3, short. And that ball will go out of bounds. Pull up jumper, Kyle Chua with 101 confidence on making that easy jumper. Cabiltes, he will be fouled before the shot. That will be the first foul on Boss Banchua. Si Boss Ban nakashoot na ng 3. Si Boss Chester wala pang butas. Si Boss Chester mo hindi maganda gising. And Angelo Lim will score with a 2. 47-39, 8-point lead by CYD Constructions and Supplies. Travero to Chua. Oh, pass is too high. And nobody Nobody touches that ball. So inbound will be on the baseline. As Kyle Barasa. And Kyle Barasa will be fouled on that drive. I think it's gonna be on Aaron Travero. Si Travero nga. 2 free throws to para kay Kyle Barasa. Barasa missing that free throw. 2:57 remaining sa ating second quarter. Bochi. Banchua for 3. Too strong this time. Brian J. Scoring a 2 after Travero keeps that ball alive on that offensive rebound. Here's Kyle Barasa with his own 3. 49-43. Bucci. Finding Chua, cutting Travero, get that ball, use that left hand, and scores another 2. Aaron Travero. Angelo Lem with a spin and scores a 2. Bucci Pascual. Bucci to Kyle Chua. Kyle. Ban kicks out. Bucci taking that 3. Pulls up at the 17 elbow. Misses. And a pushing foul will be called on Kyle Chua. Kyle Lim will check in. Matthew Tan for Kyle Chua. Kyle Lim replacing Denzel Chang. 1:20 remaining. Warrenton getting that ball from the top post. Cabeltes challenge by Bucci, and here are the black shirts. Machutan short on that 3. Bucci keeps that ball alive. Bucci being pressured. Machutan 8 to shoot. Bucci for 3. Bang! 54-45. Carlo Lim. Warrenton. Kyle Barasa will miss that 3. Bucci will milk some clock. Still 4 seconds differential between our game clock and shot clock. So babalik at babalik pa rin to for Grand Philippines. Asking for that high pick. Bucci, 3 to shoot. Bucci, miss. Angelo Lim, 2 seconds. Barasa! Almost that 3, and we will end this quarter or this first half with 54-45. We'll be coming back after the break. Jonat. Way Merchandising, Potato, Sigma Construction, Petron West Avenue, with our official outfitter, Apex Custom Active Wear, together with the Creative Hub by Boss Edison Chan, and our official game ball, Wilson Basketball. Coach Chan Apos kasama po ninyo, together with our commissioners, Commissioner Elton Seng and Commissioner Kenji Ang. Carlo Lim was fouled and shooting 2 free throws. Just a 10-point lead, 57-47. A long way to go, 2 quarters. A blocking foul will be called on Warren Tan. Kyle Lim getting that rebound after that miss. Here's Kyle Barasa, pull-up jumper, short. Rebound by Kyle Chua, a steal by Angelo Lim. He attacks, and he will score. Good defense by Grand Philippines that time, especially on the pass break. Bucci, Pascual with the ball. Matthew Tan. Matthew to Bucci. Kyle Chua asking for that ball. Chester Chen. Bucci will lose the leather. And here's Barasa. Gives it to Cabiltes. Cabiltes. Finger roll miss. Chester Chen. Battle for the rebound. Chester won. Bucci Pascual. Against Carlo Lim. He will travel. Of course, Coach Bucci, former UST Tiger Cubs. Kylo Lim will score at the 10-footer, cutting the lead to just 6. Kyle Chua, Bucci Pascual. Here's Cabiltes, pull-up jumper from a pass of Carlo Lim. Back to a 6-point lead. Matthew Tan can find the bottom of that net. Barasa missing that 3. Bucci gives it to Chad Ong. Chad to Matthew Tan. Matthew teardrop. Another miss for Matthew. Kylo Lim. Kylo attacks the hoop. Goes for the reverse layup. That is an Excellent move by Carlo Lim to cut the lead to just 4. Bucci loses the leather. Here's Carlo Lim. 2 on 3. Carlo. Carlo will miss. Bucci against Warren. Bucci will miss. Warren Tan. And the possession goes to Grand Philippines. Carlo Lim misses. Chester Chen. Here's Bucci. Bucci will score. As there is a wet floor. Aaron Travero checks in. Sipag ng ating mga officials dito. Warren Tan, Angelo Lim getting that ball. Angelo lose the leather. Pick up by Cabiltes. Joshua short on that jumper. And Bucci will hold on to that ball. Chester Chen driving. Chester! What a finger roll! Chester Chen with an incredible shot. And Aaron Cavero will be called for a foul. Chris Barasa replacing Angelo Lim. Cabiltes finding the open Barasa, but Barasa will miss that point blank shot. Bucci gives it to Kyle Chua. Chester Chen. Kaboom! Chester Chen now with 8 points in this third quarter after scoring none sa first half. Cabiltes will get that basket from a pass of Carlo Lim. Here's Pascual. Travero, Kyle Chua, pull up miss. Carlo Lim. 5 minutes remaining sa third quarter. Carlo, pull up. Scores a 2. Here's Bucci. Chester Chen met by Baraza. Reese. Bucci using the pick given by C, and Coach Bucci medyo kumapit yung sapatos niya ron, ano? He slips. Angelo Lim, he will be fouled by Kyle Chua. Warren Tan will be replaced by Angelo Lim. Kyle Chua being replaced by Cedric Villano. Carlo missing the first free throw. There's some wet floor. Okay na. So, Carlo for his second shot. Chester. And the 2 points from Cedric Villano. Cabiltes pass. Turnover. Kyle Barasa will be replaced by Denzel Chang. A 9-point lead by CYD. Merong nagmo-moist dun sa area na yun, ano? So, minap na natin, pero ayan, imamap natin ulit. Minap na siya, pero kinulang. Parang tinimbang ka, ngunit kulang. Pero may utang ka pa, Boss Ban. 2 3 points pa. And again, big shout out sa mga taga JC Lucas, Creative Products Incorporated, and to the Akari Group. Lahat yan, galing yan kay Boss Ban Chua. 3:22 of the third quarter, a 9-point lead. 15 on the shot clock for CYD. Chester Chen missing that three. And Buchi Pascual keeping that ball alive. Chester, another one. Too strong. Carlo Lim with the rebound. Chester. Chen to Brian Knee. Brian short on that free throw jumper. Angelo Lum secures the leather. Here's Cabiltes. Cabiltes hesitating. Takes that three. Way up. Buchi Pascual. Cedric Villano moving that ball inside. Chester Chen. Buchi. Entry pass. Open is Brian. Yeah! And he scores at two. Great find by Buchi Pascual. And Nathan hesitating on making that pass. Carlo Lim to the corner. Cabiltes again. Missed the shot. Buchi throwing that ball to Travero. Blocked from behind by Denzel Chang. Carlo Lim stepping on the gas. And that will be a blocking foul on Buchi as Kyle Chua taking back in para kay Brian Yee. Carlo making the burst. Oh, meron na naman basa, no? Bumagsak doon si Coach Buchi, eh. And again, for the latest updates, game schedules, and team standings, you can visit our Facebook page, the Banawe Basketball Cup. And also, you can visit the YouTube channel kung saan ginagawa yung ating mga live games on YouTube, Banawe Basketball Cup. This is your inaugural season. So we are expecting when we finish around late April, baka yung second season natin will start na ng July yan. So get ready with your teams. This is a draft team, no? So abangan lang natin yung susunod na season. As 10 teams already joined sa ating inaugural season. Split CYD para kay Carlo Lim. Still a double-digit lead, Chester Chen. Cedric Belliano, corner jumper 2. Angelo Lim. And a blocking foul will be called on Belliano. Denzel Chang, Angelo Lim, Luis Barasa, back to Angelo, 6 to shoot, Angelo on the drive, he will be fouled, and he will be taking 2 free throws. As Aaron Travero will be charged with his 3rd personal foul. Angelo Lim, nothing but net on the second shot, but missed the first. They are trailing by 11. Kyle Chua comes closer, short. Angelo, good backs out against Villano, and he gets that rebound. But Buchi Pascual will get that still. Oh, that basket will count para kay Aaron Travero. Good setup by Buchi Pascual on Travero. Angelo Lim will be called for pushing foul. Chester Chen will be replaced with still 19 seconds remaining. Nasa penalty rito ang CYD. They cannot afford to foul. Cabiltes. Pull up by Cabiltes, fading away. Miss. Denzel Chang. Riz Barasa. 2 put back and both misses. And we will end this 3rd quarter with a dozen-breaker lead by CYD Construction and Supplies over Grand Philippines. Will be coming back after the break. Last quarter, ha? Baka masulog pa tayo, ha? Ano ba paliwanag? Kung na si Mangot, smile, ha? Kaya nga, huwag mong initi lang. Kasi pag hindi mo initihan, sinalubong mo yung init ng ulo niya, hindi niya rin tatanggap paliwanag. Pero pag initihan mo lang,
tapos 10, tsaka 33 na lang.
Check lang, boss.
30 seconds tsaka 1 second.
huwag ganun. Hindi na.
Okay na ba kami lahat?
Paliwanag.
Ito na lang po, sir.
Yung bansyuwa na lang.
Okay na lahat?
Galing, oh. Naka 12 minutes ka na nun.
2 seconds lang kailangan yung pasok kanina.
Here at the start of the 4th quarter, a holding foul will be called on number 3. First team foul for the CYD. Carlo Lims attack the hoop. Tapigan ng bola, the Lim brothers, and there will be a holding foul. It's gonna be on Carlo Lim. Third personal foul on Carlo. Villano trying his luck on the rainbow territory. And a foul. May madulas. And syempre security. Security and safety of our players are much important. That's why our game officials are holding the play. Ano na rin to no? Kahit wala mo mamagsak, yung tulo ng pawis. Cabeltes, block. Bucci, Chester, open, short. Basket will not be. A pushing foul will be called on Carlo Lim. Four fouls on Carlo. Traveling on Kyle Chua. Same pot landing. Barasa with the ball. Angelo Lim missing that close range jumper. Chester Chen scores a three. It's Carlo Lim. Carlo pull up. Kyle Chua. Kyle being doubled. Chester Chen. Chester picking that three. Goes to the post. Travero. Aaron. They will lose the leather. Ansel Chang. Cabeltes goes for a layup. He will be fouled by Travero. And that will be the fourth. Chad Ong replacing Travero. Cabeltes going for an N1 play here. Cabeltes completing the three-point play in a classic way. Is Chad Ong against Carlo Lim. Bucci Pascual. Guarded by Joshua Cabeltes. Villano tries to go to the post. And Bucci escaping the defense of Cabeltes. Is Carlo Lim. And he will be fouled by Cedric Villano. Third personal on Cedric Villano. Cedric will be replaced by Brian Yee. Kyle Lim once again on the 4.5 meter line to shoot 2 free throws. And CYD para kay Carlo. CYD enjoying a comfortable 14 points on the post. And Rich Barasa will be called for hacking foul. His first personal and the second team foul for Grand Pilipinas or Grand Philippines. And that will be turned over. That will be turned over to Mama sa backboard, at the back of the board. So automatic yun, violation kagad. Tumama sa backboard eh. Actually, yung pagtama pa lang sa backboard, ano na yan eh, violation na for hitting yung, oh, what a move there! Carlo Lim showing us its footwork, escaping the defense of 2 black shirts. Bucci against Carlo. Carlo tries to tap that ball from behind. Bucci! Ang lakas ng pasa niya for Brian E. They still lead by a dozen. Barasa. Cabeltes looking for a foul. Bucci Pascual. And traveling will be called on Kyle Chua. Kyle Lim getting that separation. He missed. Chad Ong. He did the chin. Here's Bucci. Bucci attacks. And Kyle Barasa will be called for a holding foul. 2 free throws para kay Bucci. Bucci miss. Dapat ikaw free three. Bucci spinning that CYD. Back to a 13-point lead. Kyle Barasa. Kyle will miss. Six minutes. And 45 rather. Chester Chen. Kyle Chua. And Chester Chen reading the defense very well, not forcing the shot, but finding the open man, and Kyle Chua was open. And a timeout will be called here by Grand Philippines. Will be coming back after the halftime, after the break. Back to the ball game. 6 minutes and 35 remaining. A 15-point lead. Kyle Barasa, corner 3, and he connects. Chad Ong. Kyle Chua. Chester Chen. Kyle. Chua against Angelo Lim. In and out on that shot. Warrenton with the rebound. Cabiltas to Barasa. Barasa created shot. He will miss. Technical foul will be called on Carlo Lim for disrespectful to an official. So that's going to be 5 fouls on Carlo Lim. Who will be the designated free throw shooter. Carlo Lim getting frustrated. Still a long way to go. This is just a 13-point lead. Grand Philippines need to refocus their game. Bucci for 3. He missed. Angelo Lim secures the letter. And Brian Yee will be called for a reach-in foul. Cabiltes. Warrenton will convert a big 3, cutting the lead to just 10. And again, they just need to focus on their game. Chua. Chester Chen! Missing that one. Cabiltes. Warrenton! Missing his second 3. Bucci against Carlo. And Chadong getting that pass from Bucci Pascual. Angelo Lim. And there will be a 2 free throws for Angelo Lim. As Brian Gee will be called for blocking foul. Brian Gee's second personal foul. And nasa penalty na rito on the next foul. Itong CYD. As they are now on a, they will be over the limit. Cedric Villano getting ready to check in, but a missed free throw. Chester Chen against the younger Barasa. Bucci Pascual. Bucci loses the ladder. And Villano will check back in for an unforced error on that inbound. Grand Philippines is just down by 10. 4 minutes and 6. Bossman, tuloy. traveling on Cedric. Good defense by Carlo Lim.
Wala, idol.
Angelo Lim, 15-footer short. It's Chester Chen. Chester getting that high pick. Angelo Lim getting that steal. And Angelo Lim will score on the fast break. And a timeout will be called by CYD. And we'll be coming back. Layo ng laro nila last Friday. Saka mo eh?
Hindi. Anong ganong bayayos?
Bayayos ka rin ba? Bata ka lang ng mga bayayos. 3-16 lang ha. Smile, smile, smile! Three and 16 remaining. Bochi. Binigay kay Chua. Chua. Travero. Chester Chen. And there's almost a steal. Bochi Pascual on the drive. Reverse layup by Brian Yee. And Cabeltas will be called for a foul. Cabeltas will be called for his first personal. Brian Yee shooting 2. And Brian Yee, 2 for 2. Kylo Lim. Barasa! Oh, way off. Kita natin dito sa ating POV. And Brian Yee simply crossed that ball. Travero finding Kyle Chua. And what a magic bullet for Travero. Cabeltas missing that 3. Shots are not falling para the CYD. Bochi Pascual, Chester Chen. That would have been a dagger as we are coming into the last 2 minutes. Angelo Lim pull up. He doesn't want to give up. And a blocking foul on Kyle Chua with 1 minute and 56 remaining.
Basta mo yan, ano yun? Kanina ka napan. 14, ano yun? 6 fouls! Foul down tayo, foul down!
Kyle Chua.
14. Sinabi 5 fouls na kanina. 6 po ang ano eh. 6 po tayo, 6.
Kyle Chua with 6 personal fouls.
Foul down!
Justin Villano will replace the foul of Kyle Chua, who got a big game. Angelo Lim in and out on the seconds. Big charity. Bochi Pascual. Brian Yee. Blocking foul on Warren Tan. So ito, next fouls natin for both teams. Every whistle of a foul will means 2 free throw. Fresh 14. Chester zigzagging. Buche pull up 3. And that ball will go over the backboard. Barasa misses. Chester with a rebound. And there was a steal. Here's Barasa. Oh, he missed that layup. Carlo Lim for 3. Travera now with the ball. Less than a minute remaining. Chester Chen. Brian Yee will try a 3. Cabiltes will score on a layup. 9-point lead. And with this impending win, after 2 straight losses, the CYD has bounced back. Now they will have a 3-2 record. Samantalang ang Grand Philippines, after defeating last Friday ang number 1 team, they will be back on the cellar with 1 win and 4 losses, tying the Moreta Memo Express. And before we say goodbye to this Tuesday night, we would like to thank our league sponsors. Of course, Stico and Happy Cow, our league sponsors. Platinum sponsor, Iceberg Insulated. Our gold sponsors, Speed Daily PH, Australian Harvest, Ideal Pasta. Silver sponsors, Comida, Easy Golden Way Merchandising. Thank you very much also to Potato, Sigma Construction, and Petron West Avenue. Well, so we'd like to acknowledge our official outfitter, Apex Custom Activewear, together with the Creative Hub by Boss Edison Chan, and our official basketball game ball is Wilson. And we will see you again this coming Friday for another doubleheader here at the Banawe Stico Basketball Cup Season 1. Coach Jan Hapos po kasama ninyo. Kasama ang ating mga magigiting na mga Commissioner Kenji Ang and Commissioner Elton Seng. And again, my name is Coach Jan saying magandang gabi po and keep smiling everyone.